Alright, I'm back. Alright, now I'm in a party. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Just tell me in the comments if you can't. Um, well, obviously, if you can't hear me, then obviously say something. Um, but let me know if you guys can hear me, and then I'll continue. So, I have, let's see, 70,000 kills, highest round, Ascension. Eli!
Yes, buddy.
Yo, what's good? I'm streaming right now, and I'm kind of
Yeah, I just.
doing, a story about my mom, so.
Oh boy, storytelling. No, just.
God damn.
Oh boy.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god, I can't wait.
I can't wait. Alright, so.
Hi, mom.
Um, oh my god, I'm gonna be on TV. Hi, mom.
Oh.
So yeah. Alright, I'm gonna do Keener to Toten starting room.
He's the starting room.
Yeah. Fuck it. Why
He
not?
said I went to. He said, "What? You said like you said I was a random picture. He said 43. I'm like. And of course I didn't know where you're at. I'm like, where is that at? I'm like, you took Adam.
Everyone in the stream, this is my boy Eli. He kind of helped me out with the whole situation with my mom. So this is Eli, the annoying, kid.
Bitch, you bitch.
So yeah. Shit, I need my charger for my computer. My computer's about to die! Where the fuck you at? Where the
Are you
fuck
are you
at?
copying the syndicate's setup?
No.
Cause that's basically what he was doing at spawn, like just stay there at spawn and just.
Mate, I've been doing that since Black Ops 1 days. He's been doing the theater mode, or theaters training, whatever.
No, he was actually doing the
Yeah, I know.
the spawn thing. I'm guessing he's doing a little bit of both, not besides just the stage, but.
Let me get into the story. Alright,
Yeah.
hopefully you guys got your popcorn, stuff like that, soda, chips, drinks. I know I got mine. Classic vodka is my poison. Choice of poison. So yeah, it was, what was it? October? It was 2 days before Thanksgiving. Hold on. Oh, what the fuck? This is gonna kill me. She died the 14th. So, hold on. She fell. She fell on the 28th. So that was a Wednesday. Or, no. Yeah, it was a Wednesday. So it's Tuesday night, and my girlfriend at the time just left, and we were chilling in our room, and, she just left. And I'm chilling, and I go downstairs to see my mom. And I said, Mom, I'll see you in the morning. She's like, yep. What do you want for breakfast? And I'm like, what do you got? And she says, how about pancakes and eggs? I said, whoo, you feeding me right today. So I hugged her, gave her a kiss, and I went upstairs. Maybe around 3 o'clock in the morning, my dad wakes me up, and he tells me, get up. Mom's in the ambulance. I go, all right, what happened? Maybe her blood sugar was low or something like that. And, I was not too concerned, but I was a little curious as to what just happened, And I started texting my boy Eli. I'm like, yo, Eli, yo, my mom's in the ambulance. Sun's going down, stay on the line, I'm gonna keep you posted. So I told Eli. Eli was a little concerned. He's like, yo, I hope everything's alright. I'm like, yeah, it's probably nothing, She probably, her blood sugar's low, so they're gonna take her, get her all better. And it wasn't to the point where I actually went outside and took a look at the ambulance, and I saw my mom in the ambulance with, what is it? Those a breather on her. I'm like, oh shit, this ain't good. And I'm like, oh fuck, this is not good. This is not good. I already knew from the start it was not good at all. So, I get inside. I start grabbing some of her stuff, some clothes, because if she's gonna be in the hospital, she's gonna be there for a while. I knew she was gonna be there for a while, so go upstairs, go grab some clothes, and my dad's talking to the guy, telling him what hospital to take her. He wanted her to go to Overlook, but they told her, it was a brain injury, so they had to take her to Newark. And, she sees me right now. She's gonna be like, "You fucking wimp." So they take her off. I couldn't sleep. I go into school that day. Just couldn't do anything. I was losing my mind. Couldn't focus. Couldn't think straight. All I was thinking about, shit, is she okay? 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 And, I didn't realize how bad the situation was until my dad came home later that night. Because my dad didn't come home until at least probably, I'd have to say 6 or something. Oh shit, if I go down, this is gonna be the quickest live stream ever. So he came home around 6 and kind of told me that your mom is in a coma, and I said, "Excuse me?"
You will not expect my ambush.
What? And I did not wanna take that. Like, no, there's no way she's in a coma. I was like, you're pulling my leg here. Stop, stop bullshitting. And oh, thunder gun, sweet. And he goes, yeah, she's in a coma, and he goes and he tells me this, which like literally shocked the shit out of me. He said she might not make it. I legit froze in my tracks. I was like, what do you mean? Because I'm over here, I don't want to, I'm like, it's possible, like, the hell. She's had, worse, but I didn't realize how bad the situation was until I went to the hospital. And as I'm going to the hospital, I kind of didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what to see. All these, what the hell was I gonna... I didn't know what a person in a coma looked like till I got there. And I didn't know what to expect, until, like, the hell. She could be, like, hooked up to stuff. She could be just, on a few things. Like, I did not know what to expect. So I pull up to the hospital, and my dad's crying. He's like, "Are you okay? You're okay?" I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Like, well, are you okay? And he kind of, I guess, knew that she wasn't gonna pull through, but it took me a little bit to notice. I didn't notice till I stepped into the room. And when I stepped into the room, I saw my mom laying there. She had all these wires hooked up to her. She had all these tubes. And it, honestly, it's not something you want to see. It's not something you want to see your parent hooked up to, or anybody, a loved one in general. So, I'm trying to keep my composure here. It's honestly, it's the hardest thing I ever had to see, and it still hurts me to even imagine that, and it legit scars me that I had to see that. Because, I'm not a hospital guy. I'd never liked it when she, had her normal surgery. It's just like, I was always wanted to go home. I'm like, oh, what are you doing? No, blah, blah, blah. Get me home. I want to play some Black Ops or, whatever, any 16-year-old kid would do. So, no, it was 2015. Yeah, I was 16 at the time. And I go to her, And I'm like, Mom, you're gonna pull through. You gotta, you know, wake up. Because I still had hockey. Hockey was still going on, and I had a game that week. I don't want that. And I had a game on Saturday. I'm like, Mom, you know, you're gonna miss the game. You gotta wake up, you know. Because she never missed a game in her life. She's always been to every game. The only time she missed a game was when she was in the hospital going for a surgery. That's the only time excuse she had. And then after that, no more excuses. You know, I almost went down there. So Saturday comes rolls around, and I'm in the locker room. I'm getting ready, and just something keeps telling me, dude, I don't know, you know, blah blah blah. This is not gonna go well. You know, I keep thinking about my mom. I'm like, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. Come on, game focus, game focus, game face on. And you know, I couldn't really focus. So my whole thing was that, you know, hey bud, where you going? All right, see, my dog's being a bitch right now. He just left me. So I step onto the ice and I automatically don't feel well. And I'm like, something's wrong. So I played the game, I scored a goal, and I'm like, that one's for you, Mom. So I got home that night, and my dad dropped me off at the game because he wanted to go back to the hospital, but he knew I'd be fine. I told him, I was like, yeah, I'll be fine, I'll be fine. I'll just have Tim drop me off or something. Because it was in Warnaco Park, and that's like not even 10 minutes away. So it was like, it was fine. Then, oh shit, we should get Perkaholic. That or willpower, because I need, willpower, fuck it. I'm gonna have to get this. Sorry, Dracon. Yeah, I know, it's like, yeah, what are you doing, you know, stupid move there. But, you know, I go home later that day, and my dad comes home around like 6, 7, or 8 o'clock, somewhere around that time frame. And he tells me to come sit at the table. And I'm like, yeah, what's up? And he tells me that I'll never forget to this day that your mom's not gonna make it. She doesn't have that long. And I just couldn't, I legit froze. I was like, what? You know, are you serious? And I just couldn't, I didn't want to accept it. So I'm like, no, stop, shut up, stop, just no. You know, I didn't want to accept it. But, you know, it sucked. It honestly sucked. And rolls around Monday, and doctor comes, says swelling has gone down. We're starting to get some good news. And I'm like, see, I knew Mom would pull through. See, I knew it. And she was on an uphill. She started moving a little bit more. She knew that I was there when I went to go visit her. She was aware of who was around her, but she still didn't open her eyes.
This weapon will be useless without bullets.
No shit. So she was aware that I was there, and she knew that I was right by her side, and I wasn't going anywhere. But fast forward to Thursday, the doctor comes in, and he says she's having seizures in the coma. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, this is not good. No, this ain't good. Like, what the hell, you know? But There's nothing really I could have done. I swear to God, if I go down, it's gonna be over. So, where was that? He tells us that she's having seizures in her coma, and it's getting worse. So, I was like, shit, this is really serious, because she would have pulled out of that by now. You know, she's a strong woman, a very strong woman, and she would have pulled out by now, and it was starting to sink in that she wasn't gonna come out of that. So, I go to my best friend at the time. I go to her house and I tell her, you know, my mom might, you know, pass away. And she's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And I legit just broke down. I couldn't, like, the fact that...
The tide tips in our favor.
Oh shit. No, we don't want that. Dead wire! Fuck! Last rings. And I just completely broke down in front of my friend. I cried, I, you know, was angry, I was upset. I was more frustrated at myself that I felt like I couldn't do anything to help, you know. And, you know, it sucked. It honestly really sucked. So, I'm sitting there, I ring up my boy Eli, I'm like, yo Eli, you know, let's come over. Yo, can you come over, you know, something's going down, I don't think, you know, shit's gonna, you know, go good. So I go to his house, we're chilling, you know, we're playing Black Ops 3, you know, I was so excited for Black Ops 3, and, you know, playing Zambinos, me and my boy, and, you know, he was kind of there for me, you know. I always went to his house for, like, advice and, you know, some help, and he was, like, the one to help me through it all, you know. I was really happy with it, you know. He helped me through the tough times. So, Saturday comes around, and, no, I think Friday, we had a game at night, I think it was in Bridgewater, that or it was a practice, and my dad goes to me, he's like, you know, I go to him, I'm like, I don't think I want mom to be on, you know, life support for too much longer. Because, you know, the doctor kept coming to us and be like, you know, bad news, and we weren't seeing any good signs of any good news. So, I made the call that if she didn't pull out of it by tomorrow, or if we didn't get any good news by the next week, we would pull it. And that's probably the hardest thing for a 16-year-old kid to say, or to make that call. Like, you should never be making that call. You shouldn't be making that call till you're at least 50 and have grandkids. Like, you know, come on. But, you know, toughened up. I was like, you know, it's what mom would have wanted, you know. I'm pretty sure that she wouldn't want to be stuck there for too much longer. So, we waited a week and, you know, didn't see any results. So, Saturday I had work. And they told my dad, I'm like, you know, if she doesn't pull through, then we're gonna have to pull the plug. So I'm at work, I'm with my boy Jake, you know, we're fooling around, having a good time. Not fooling around, but we're getting work done, and we're, you know, being productive and shit, and he dropped me off. So I go into the house and I'm like, hold up, something's off here. There's way too many cars. I'm like, I know there's no party. I know there's no one's birthday in a while, because, you know, my Uncle Joe's birthday is not until December. So I'm like, why is there one here? And my dad goes to me, he said, Mom passed away. And my first reaction was more for his comfort and me to be there as a son, and for me to, you know, comfort him, because he just lost his wife, and I just lost my mother. It didn't hit me at first. I was more concerned for my father than I was for myself, and you know, my dad's been there, you know, through the hell of times. You know, he and my mother have been through fucking hell and back, and they had ups and downs, but you know, part of life. And you know, it's all good, you know, because my mother had, I think, 2 miscarriages, and she was like, you know what, let's just adopt. And my mother insisted we go to Russia, and my father's like, are you kidding me? That's, you know, fucking 1,000 miles away, you know, 18-hour flight, you know, fucking hell. But yeah, so they go and they get me, and I'm so thankful for them every day. Like, I wake up happy that I'm here, happy that I have a home, because I never knew my birth parents, and you know, it sucks, but you know, I try not to think about it. It sucks, but you know, what are you gonna do? Oh, bloody hell, I need a drink. That's the last of that. Alright. Eli, you still in here?
Yeah, no, I'm just have my Mac muted. I'm like concentrating, but yeah, I'm listening and stuff.
Alright, I was like, wait, did he just AFK on me?
No, I'm trying to high run right now, but no, I'm right here. I'm listening. I just have my mic muted.
And alright, so back to where I was. So my parents flew to Russia, and they picked little old me up and flew me home. You have no idea how thankful and proud I am of that. Like, they talk about second chances, by god damn, that's one hell of a fucking second chance. A new chance at a new life, chance to actually live life. Because if I wasn't adopted, I would have been, you know, in a, you know, what do you call it? A poor part of Russia, cursed Russia. And I probably wouldn't, you know, I probably wouldn't have any of this, any, you know, DJ equipment, PS4, you know, friends like that, you know, I wouldn't have any of this. I'd be playing Kick the Can down the street or some shit like that. I have no idea. But, you know, I'm thankful every day for that. So, my dad told me my mom passed away, and at first, it didn't hit me. It didn't really hit me. I was trying to be strong, you know, tough guy, you know, tough guy, you know. But inside of me, I was more concerned for my dad, because me and him have always been there for my mother, and you know, now she's gone. We have no one to take care of but ourselves. And you know, we look at each other every day, you know. We look at the days we got, not the days we have left. And we live by them. We try to make the best of it. Yeah, me and my dad might bump heads here and there, but it's not because, you know, we hate each other. It's more because we love each other. And without that bumping heads, we wouldn't, you know, be here. Like, we'd probably be, you know, out in the streets, or, you know, we wouldn't have a home if we didn't stick together. So, you know, so a few days go by, and my dad's like, we gotta pick out clothes. And I was like, okay. So me and my dad are in my mom's room, or the bedroom, and we're picking out clothes, and he goes, what do you want her to wear? I'm like, I honestly, it doesn't matter. And then I look at this shirt, and it reminded me of the cruise we went on earlier that year. And there's a picture of me and her looking at each other. And it's a whole family picture, and, you know, everyone's smiling, having a good time. And I'm like, shit, isn't that the... And I go to my dad, I'm like, isn't that the one from the cruise? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, that one. So we pick it out, and we off to the funeral home. And still, my Aunt Carol and we're making funeral arrangements. My Aunt Carol is there. It's me, my dad, my Aunt Carol. I think my Uncle Mike was there. I wasn't too sure. I can't remember too clearly, but I think it was just me, my father, and my Aunt Carol. And wow, holy hell. It was not hard to take everything out and, you know, casket out or, you know, make funeral arrangements, but it was like, I wasn't really expecting to do it this early. Like, you know, like I said before, no 16-year-old should be worrying about, you know, burying their mother or father or any relative at that age. Like, wait, that's stupid young to lose someone. Stupid young. And I'm not mad. I'm not, you know, angered at somebody because, oh, you know, she died. No, I'm not mad. There's nothing we could have done physically. It was too bad of an injury for her to even pull through, and we didn't realize it. So it's not really our fault. But oh shit. Zombie nearly fucked me over there. So we're picking out funeral arrangements, and then we're off to the cemetery because we have to go to the cemetery now. And they pick out a funeral burial plot, and they had a number listed 1 to 40. I said, "You have number 32 available?" And you know, luckily they just put that new plot down, and it was open. And I said to the guy, I was like, "There, I want it there." Because the reason I wanted it at number 32 is it was my hockey number, and my hockey jersey number. And, you know, I wanted her to be reminded that, you know, I'm always thinking about her, and, you know, she loves hockey. So I was like, what more better place than, you know, number 32, my hockey number, you know, that'd be stupid not to. So we make it out, and so I think we had everything set by Sunday. The funeral, the wake was on Tuesday. No, she died the 14th. Hold on. She died the 14th. That was on a Saturday. The funeral was, I think, Wednesday or Tuesday. I can't remember, but it was either Wednesday or Tuesday. I can't remember off the top of my head. But it wasn't too far after she passed, so no. So yeah, hold on, I just got a message. Chris, you got it. Okay, good. I'll talk to him later. So yeah, the wake comes along. My boy Andrew, Eli and Andrew, we go back. Bumba Clyde. Oh man, that's my homie right there. Eli and Andrew are my homies. So, bro, me, Andrew, and Eli are like 3 musketeers. I swear to God, 3 musketeers. Like, you cannot ask for a better day. It's just, you know, Andrew was there till the end, and my friend Dominic, who also lost his mother during high school, was also there, and he also came because he knew exactly what I was going through and knew how to help. So yeah, he knew exactly how to help, you know, what to do and everything like that. So he kind of knew the basis of it. Ah, fuck. Duh, bloody hell. So yeah. he knew what I was going through, and he knew how, it was. So, the wake, I pull up to the funeral home, and my dad's upset, he's crying, and I'm like, Dad, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be fine, she's in a better place, she wouldn't want tears. And that's, I think, the mental state I was in, is she wouldn't want me to be crying. She didn't raise, no vince, I guess you could say. She brought me up to be, this stern young man at the time, and she wanted me to show strong, not wimp. But like you said, it takes a real man to cry. And I kind of look at that now and I'll be like, I should have let it out. And I kind of wish I did, but there's like 40 people there. I just don't want to. I guess in the state, I guess I was too embarrassed. I don't know why I'd be embarrassed. It was totally normal. But, what's done is done. But, so, day of the funeral. So we pull home and we're pulling up home. So me and my boy Andrew, and he's talking to me, he's like, man, I'm really sorry for what you're going through, man, this must suck, man. I'm like, yeah, well, I'm kind of, not to sound mean, but I'm kind of glad she's in a better place, because she wasn't doing too well as it was. Like, she had diabetes for a very, very long time, and most of all this medical problems started around when I got to middle school, and she had an ulcer on the foot, and that took so long to heal because of the diabetes, and, it just took a stupid amount of time, and, she was, after 6th grade, it was kind of a downhill process from there. But she did lose weight, not because of she wasn't eating. She had a surgery. I forget what the surgery is called. They close the stomach so you feel less hungry. And so yeah, that's what she got. Oh wow, I just totally wasted that. But so she had, an ongoing history of, trips to the hospital. So not hospital, but the doctor. So it was like every other day it was like a trip to the doctor or something like that. And it sucks. And, me being like the 16-year-old kid and 15-year-old kid at the time was like, oh, I don't want to go. I want to hang out with my friends and do this and do that. I'm not to say it's a regret, but, even my dad would come home from the doctors and be like, hey, doctor was looking for you. He's wondering how you doing. I'm like, yeah, well, tell him I'm doing all right. And, everything's fine and dandy, Oh, shit. I didn't realize I didn't have a widow's wine on me. I could have went down. So, yeah, that happened. So, the day of the funeral... Oh, don't want that. The day of the funeral, my dad's a little more upset. And, the day of the wake, I saw a lot of my friends turn up that I was shocked to see. Like, I did not expect it at all. Like, I told them about it. Some people I didn't even tell that showed up. Like, I was like, holy crap, how did you guys know? And my mother was, the king of, the PTA, so she knew a lot of people. So, she was well known. So, so the day of the funeral, my dad is a little more upset. He's, crying, and, I'm trying to, hold my composure. I was a little teary-eyed, but I didn't want to show it. I did not want to show it. I don't know why, but it's just inside of me. It's like, you know, it's just what mom really would want, you know, your boy to be crying, you know. And I always kept it in mind, you know, she's in a better place, she's doing this, doing that, and, you know, everything would be alright. And stuff like that. Oh! Oh, shit. Shit. Alright, we're good. Alright, we gotta get out of here. I'm about to be sworn! Alright, sweet. We gotta try to get this goblin. Excuse me! I said excuse me! Nope, that is not what we want. Oh, wait, shit. Yes, it is. Crap! Damn it! I gotta focus now. So, day of the funeral, my dad's a little upset, and he's more concerned about me, and I said, Dad, I'm fine, I'm fine. But, I was more concerned about him. And, you know, I wanted him to be okay. So... Come on, blue. Damn it, that's not what we want. If you guys are wondering what I'm looking for power vacuum. That gives you more drops, and it's OP bubblegum, so, yeah. Come on. Oh, shit. That's not what we want, so, anyway. So, day of the funeral, my dad's a little more upset, and he keeps looking at me, and I said, you're okay, I'm fine. And... I go and ask him, I'm like, who's pallbearing? He said, blah, 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 blah. And I said, I want to do it. And he said, no. Straight up, no. I'm like, but why? Like, you know, because I told him, it's like, I promised Mom that if she ever did go, because at the time, I kind of expected something like this to happen, but I didn't want to. So he kind of then let me do it, and he let me call it. So I told my friend Dominic to join me because I wanted him to, you know, help me out. And, you know, he helped me out a lot. And, you know, at church, I had to do the toughest fucking thing a 16-year-old had to do. He said, Daniel will now come up and give words of wisdom about his mother. I said, oh fuck. But, you know, I had to do it because, you know, I didn't want to be a bitch. But, you know, I knew my mom would be happy that I did. So I got up there, I read the speech. I have it on my other phone, which is cracked and broke. I wish I could read you it, but... I think I could remember some of it. It was like, clean your room, do this, do that. And those are things my mom would say. Now that I look back on it, I'm going to miss those things, you know, her constantly bitching at me, to clean her room. I shit you not. She put, warning, boy room, stay out, chemical experiments going on inside, on my fucking door. The funniest shit, I could not believe it. I said, are you fucking kidding me? It was the funniest thing. And I was like, bruh, I'm dead. I legit can't right now. And, you know, I'm giving the speech, and I keep looking for my dad, and he just looks at me, he's like, he's so proud, and then he's like, he wish I didn't have to do this. I'm like, Dad, you know, I'm fine.
You bring me great honor.
I told him, I'm like, Dad, I'm fine, you know, I'll be fine. So, I finished the thing, and my dad asked me the night before, he's like, do you want Amazing Grace to play? Because when my grandmother passed away, I didn't want it, because I was altar serving at the time. And that song would have just made me go, freaking
Possessed
overboard.
by the
Hey, it's
power
what we
of
want.
the Emperor!
Power vacuum! Alright, so. Shit, that's on my. Bloody hell. So. How many we got left? 3 more? Guaranteed at least around 40. So. You know.
My cursed beast!
Oh, shit. I gotta charge it. I kinda knew this would happen. Uh-oh. Not good. Are you not charging? Come on! Oh. Oh, almost had it. There we go. Alright, sweet. We're back in business. Plug in. So, I give the speech at my mom's funeral. And that was probably the hardest thing I ever had to do. But, you know, I had to do it because, you know, I didn't want to look like, me not saying anything, keep quiet. You know, it's like, it's what she would have wanted. So I kind of like had no problem with it. It was just coming up with the words to say and not going for so long. It was so hard to figure out. Like, oh, what the hell do I say? You know, I could talk for hours and hours about my mother, and you know, she would talk to me for hours and hours and hours. Oh, that's exactly what we want. So, some of this. Ooh, don't want that.
I am possessed by the power of the Emperor!
Don't get cocky, don't get cocky, don't get cocky, don't get cocky. So, yeah. So, we head off to the cemetery, and this is where it kind of started kicking in, like the realization. But again, I kept on fighting it. I was like, no. She's in a better place. She's in a better place. Like I didn't want to accept the fact that she was gone. And, you know, it sucked. So it fucking sucked. So it's we go over the final prayers and whatever, and everyone's going off into the car, and I told everyone to leave because I wanted to be there when my mother gets lowered into the ground. Usually, depending on what cemetery you go to, sometimes they wait before you leave because sometimes it's too emotional. But I said, just do it. So everyone waited in their car, and she got lowered into the ground. My friend Dominic comes over to the left of me, and we both kneel in respect for my mother. We kneel because the fact that she was a nurse, and we were sending her off in the right way. Oh shit, 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 get the nuke, get the nuke. Oh man, I was about to go down. 31, can I get 31 in the hype? In the chat, please, hell yeah. So, he's on the left of me, and what do you call it? I said, Mom, I'll see you later. And I kind of knew at that time that we sent her off good. Like, she knew that we did what we had to do. You know, we got the hard part over, and we had to move on. You know, no more tears, no more crying and stuff like that. But still, it still hurt somewhat. Big shiny things. It still kind of hurt. Oh, come on. Thank you. So it still kind of hurt in the fact that, you know, shit, Mom's gone. What's next? I kept asking myself, and after a recession, or whatever you call it, after party or whatever, my dad, you know, I'm hanging out with my friends, my dad's talking to his brothers. My dad has 8 brothers. Or he's one of the 8 children. He's the second youngest, I believe. There's Uncle Ed, my dad. Yeah, second youngest. So they're talking, having a, and note, this is the first time all 8 brothers have been in the one place at one time because two of them live in South Carolina, or North or South Carolina. Can't really remember off the top of my head, but it's either one of those. And you know, it's a first because they don't really see each other that often. So my dad calls me over and he tells me, "Thank you everyone for coming, and you know, you helped send Carol to a better place, and we can now start to move on as a family." So yeah, round 32. Love you, Mom. So the day, I think it was the day after, it took me still a little bit to realize it, like, 'cause it still didn't set in. For some reason, it did not set in. Holy shit. Fucking, wait, prestige, holy shit. I probably like leveled up like 4 times. Oh, max ammo. Go, 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 go. Got it. G-slide, G-slide, G-slide. So, it took, I don't know why, it didn't set in. It just would not set in. And, you know, it wasn't until I went over my boy Eli's house about maybe a few days after, and I kind of just broke down in front of him. I'm like, "Mate, this is just killing me. I just can't believe, you know, she's gone." You know, I was crying. I was upset. Like, I was letting everything out in front of him. And, you know, when I did that, I felt so much better because, you know, I could finally, you know, somewhat let go. But, you know, it took my dad a little bit longer to accept it. Like, you know, I kind of knew what kind of goes on. And I knew she was, you know, in a better place, you know, not, you know, in suffering or in pain. Or, you know, she wasn't suffering anymore. So that kind of, that feeling or that knowledge of her, you know, not suffering kind of helped me cope with it. But, you know, it's still in the back of my head to this day. Hurts and it sucks. So yeah, that is the story of my mom and how she fell and to the day she died. I want to thank you guys all for tuning in. If you did like the live stream, I know that it was a little bit long. They're not usually this long. They're usually me and my friends, you know, dicking around and having a good time. And all that fun stuff. And stuff like that, but, you know. So, if you guys did like the video, make sure to drop a like in the, and if you, wow, English, I can't have an outro today. If you guys did like the video and want to see more, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you are new to the channel. I do daily vlogs and daily posts, and I talk about daily things in my life and stuff like that. So I have a lot. Oh shit! I didn't want that. Nice timing. No shit. I guess it still works. Oh, I thought that was blue. I would have been so. Wait. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. GG. So if you guys did like that video and you did like the live stream, make sure to drop a like down in the comment section, down in the like button down below. If you want to comment, leave a comment. And yeah, this has been Dan from Minecraft 1 saying I will see you guys in the next live stream.